Hinduism, one of the world's oldest religions, is often misunderstood. Let's debunk 100 common misconceptions about Hinduism. 1. Hinduism is a monolithic religion. Hinduism is a highly diverse and pluralistic religion with a wide spectrum of beliefs, practices, and philosophies. There is no single, unified doctrine or religious authority in Hinduism. 2. Hinduism is the same as Buddhism. While both religions originated in India and share some concepts, they have distinct beliefs, practices, and historical origins. Buddhism was founded by Siddhartha Gautama. 3. All Hindus worship cows. While cows are considered sacred by many Hindus and are protected in India, not all Hindus worship them. Cow veneration is just one aspect of Hinduism. 4. Hindus believe in a pantheon of millions of gods. Hinduism does have a vast array of deities, but many Hindus believe in a single, formless ultimate reality called Brahman, with other deities as manifestations or aspects of this reality. 5. Hinduism is a primitive religion. Hinduism has a rich and ancient history, with complex philosophical and theological traditions. It is not a primitive or simplistic belief system. 6. Hinduism is only practiced in India. While Hinduism has its roots in India, it is practiced by millions of people around the world, including sizable communities in countries like Nepal, Indonesia, Bangladesh, and the United States. 7. Hinduism is only about rituals. Hinduism encompasses a wide range of practices, including rituals, meditation, philosophy, and ethical guidelines. It's not solely focused on rituals. 8. All Hindus are vegetarians. While vegetarianism is common among Hindus, not all adhere to a vegetarian diet. Dietary choices vary among individuals and regions. 9. Hindus are against modern science. Many Hindus embrace modern science and see no inherent conflict between their religious beliefs and scientific understanding. 10. Hinduism is fatalistic. Hinduism teaches the concept of karma, where actions have consequences, but it doesn't promote a fatalistic worldview where one is powerless to change their fate. 11. Hindus practice self-immolation. Self-immolation is not a Hindu practice. It has been associated with some political protests, but is not a religious ritual. 12. Hinduism promotes caste discrimination. While the caste system has been a social issue in India, it is not a religious doctrine of Hinduism. Many Hindus and reform movements work against caste-based discrimination. 13. Hinduism is a cult. Hinduism is one of the world's oldest and largest religions, with diverse traditions and millions of followers. It is not a cult. 14. The Bhagavad Gita is the Hindu Bible. The Bhagavad Gita is a revered scripture in Hinduism, but Hinduism has no single holy book equivalent to the Bible in Christianity. 15. Hinduism is a superstitious religion. Like any religion, Hinduism has a range of beliefs, including some that some might consider superstitious. However, it also has a rich philosophical tradition. 16. Hindus only pray in temples. Hindus can pray and worship at home, in temples, or in other sacred spaces. Temple worship is just one aspect of Hindu practice. 17. Hinduism is all about idol worship. While some Hindus use idols or images in worship, others focus on formless meditation or devotion to a personal deity. Idol worship is just one form of Hindu worship. 18. Hindus believe in black magic. Belief in black magic is not an inherent part of Hinduism. Like other religions, Hinduism has diverse beliefs, and some may incorporate practices associated with magic. 19. Yoga is solely a Hindu practice. Yoga is a spiritual and physical practice that originated in India, but it is not exclusive to Hinduism. People of various faiths and backgrounds practice yoga. 20. Hinduism is anti-women. While gender issues have existed in some Hindu practices and communities, Hinduism has many goddesses and female deities, and it has a rich history of female spiritual leaders. 21. Hindus have to follow a strict dress code. Hindu dress varies widely across regions and communities. There is no one strict dress code for all Hindus. 22. All Hindus have arranged marriages. Arranged marriages are common in some Hindu communities, but not all Hindus have arranged marriages. Love marriages are also prevalent. 23. Hinduism is all about karma and reincarnation. While karma and reincarnation are important concepts in Hinduism, they are not the entirety of the religion, which encompasses a wide range of beliefs and practices. 24. Hinduism is against other religions. Hinduism is a pluralistic religion that generally embraces diversity and tolerance. It has a history of coexisting with other religions. 25. All Hindu rituals involve fire. Fire rituals, known as yajnas or havans, are a part of Hindu worship, but not all rituals involve fire. There are various forms of rituals in Hinduism. 26. Hinduism is a closed religion. Hinduism has a history of assimilating new ideas and practices. It is not a closed or exclusive religion. 27. Hinduism is only for the upper castes. Hinduism is practiced by people of all castes and social backgrounds. There are no restrictions on who can practice Hinduism. 28. All Hindus celebrate Diwali. Diwali is a major Hindu festival, but not all Hindus celebrate it, especially in regions where other festivals are more significant. 29. Hinduism has no moral code. Hinduism has a well-developed moral and ethical framework, often guided by concepts like dharma and karma. 30. Hinduism is not monotheistic. While Hinduism has a wide pantheon of deities, some Hindus focus on a single, formless, and all-encompassing divine reality called Brahman. 31. All Hindu women wear bindis. The bindi, a decorative forehead mark, is worn by many Hindu women but is not universally worn by all Hindu women. 32. The swastika is a symbol of hate in Hinduism. The swastika is an ancient and sacred symbol in Hinduism, representing auspiciousness and well-being. Its meaning has been distorted in some contexts. 33. Hinduism is focused on rituals and ceremonies. Hinduism encompasses a wide range of beliefs and practices, including philosophy, meditation, and ethical guidelines. 34. Hinduism has no concept of sin. Hinduism has various concepts related to sin and ethical transgressions, including papa and adharma. 35. All Hindus are spiritual gurus. While there are many spiritual leaders and gurus in Hinduism, not all Hindus aspire to become gurus, and not all are spiritual teachers. 36. Hindus can't eat garlic and onions. Some Hindus avoid garlic and onions in their diet for various reasons, but not all adhere to this restriction. 37. Hinduism endorses sati. Sati was historically practiced in some parts of India, but was outlawed in the 19th century. It is not endorsed by modern Hinduism. 38. All Hindus practice meditation. Meditation is a common practice in Hinduism, but not all Hindus engage in it regularly. 39. Hinduism is only about asceticism. While asceticism is a part of Hinduism, it is not the sole focus. Many Hindus live ordinary family lives. 40. Hinduism rejects other religious texts. Hinduism is open to various religious texts and traditions and has a history of absorbing and adapting ideas from other religions. 41. Hindus worship rivers as goddesses. While some Hindus revere rivers as sacred, not all worship them as goddesses. 42. Hinduism is a pagan religion. The term pagan is not applicable to Hinduism, as it is a diverse and complex religion with its own beliefs and practices. 43. Hinduism promotes superstitions. Like any religion, Hinduism has a range of beliefs, and some may be considered superstitious by some individuals. 44. All Hindus participate in Holi. Holi is a popular Hindu festival, but not all Hindus participate in it, especially in regions where it is less prominent. 45. Hinduism is a caste-based religion. While the caste system has been a social issue in India, it is not an intrinsic religious doctrine of Hinduism. 46. Hinduism has no concept of heaven or hell. Hinduism has various concepts of afterlife, including different realms and states of existence, but not a single heaven and hell. 47. Hindus are against interfaith marriages. While there may be resistance in some cases, many Hindus support and engage in interfaith marriages. 48. Hinduism is rigid and unchanging. Hinduism has evolved over thousands of years and continues to adapt to changing social, cultural, and philosophical contexts. 49. All Hindu gods are male. Hinduism has both male and female deities, with goddesses being central to many aspects of the religion. 50. Hinduism is all about rituals for the dead. Hinduism includes rituals for the deceased, but it also has many other facets of worship and practice. 51. Hinduism has no concept of sin. Hinduism has a concept of sin and impurity, and various rituals and practices are aimed at purification. 52. Hinduism endorses child marriage. Child marriage was practiced historically in some regions of India, but it is not endorsed by modern Hinduism. 53. All Hindus observe fasting regularly. Fasting is a common practice in Hinduism, especially on certain religious occasions, but not all Hindus observe regular fasting. 54. Hinduism promotes animal sacrifice. While animal sacrifices were practiced in ancient times, they are not a part of mainstream modern Hinduism. 55. Hindus worship snakes. Some Hindus revere snakes as sacred, but not all worship them as deities. 56. Hinduism rejects modern technology. Hinduism does not inherently reject modern technology. Many Hindus embrace and use modern technology in their daily lives. 57. All Hindus perform pilgrimage to Varanasi. Varanasi is a significant pilgrimage site for many Hindus, but not all Hindus visit it in their lifetime. 58. Hinduism is against the LGBTQ+ community. Hinduism has diverse views on LGBTQ+ issues, with some Hindus being supportive and others holding conservative views. 59. Hinduism is a violent religion. Hinduism, like any religion, has a range of interpretations and followers with varying beliefs, but it is not inherently violent. 60. All Hindus believe in astrology. Belief in astrology varies among Hindus. Not all adhere to astrological practices or beliefs. 61. Hinduism has no concept of environmentalism. Hinduism has a deep respect for nature, and some Hindu traditions promote environmental conservation. 62. Hinduism is only for the elderly. Hinduism is practiced by people of all age groups, and there are various aspects of the religion suitable for different stages of life. 63. All Hindus use the Sanskrit language. While Sanskrit is a sacred language in Hinduism, not all Hindus use it in their daily lives or religious practices. 64. Hinduism promotes blind faith. Hinduism encourages inquiry, self-realization, and critical thinking in spiritual matters. 65. Hindus believe in superstitions about eclipses. Some Hindus observe precautions during eclipses, but not all consider them superstitions. 66. Hinduism is only about temples. Hinduism includes various forms of worship, including home rituals, meditation, and personal devotion, in addition to temple worship. 67. All Hindus practice Ayurveda. Ayurveda is an ancient system of medicine associated with Hinduism, but not all Hindus practice it exclusively. 68. Hinduism promotes child labor. Hinduism does not endorse child labor. It is an ethical and legal issue unrelated to religious teachings. 69. Hinduism is against birth control. Hindu views on birth control vary, with some Hindus supporting family planning and contraception. 70. All Hindus are religious scholars. While Hinduism has a rich intellectual tradition, not all Hindus are religious scholars or theologians. 71. Hinduism rejects the idea of personal God. Hinduism encompasses both personal and impersonal conceptions of the divine, allowing for a wide range of beliefs. 72. Hinduism is a fatalistic religion. Hinduism teaches that actions have consequences, but it also emphasizes individual agency and free will. 73. Hinduism endorses dowry. Dowry is a social issue in some parts of India, but is not endorsed by Hindu religious teachings. 74. All Hindus practice meditation in caves. Meditation can be practiced anywhere, and not all Hindus meditate in caves. Some prefer quiet spaces or dedicated meditation rooms. 75. Hinduism is against intercaste marriages. While intercaste marriages have faced social challenges, many Hindus support them as a means of breaking down caste divisions. 76. Hinduism is a religion of rituals with no philosophy. Hinduism has a rich philosophical tradition with various schools of thought, including Vedanta, Samkhya, and Nyaya. 77. All Hindus perform rituals for the dead. Rituals for the deceased, such as Shraddha, are common in Hinduism, but not all Hindus perform them. 78. Hinduism promotes idol worship only. While some Hindus use idols or images in worship, others focus on formless meditation or devotion to a personal deity. Idol worship is just one form of Hindu worship. 79. Hinduism is against interreligious dialogue. Hinduism has a history of dialogue and interaction with other religions and philosophical systems. 80. Hindus only worship in temples. Hindus can worship at home, in temples, or in other sacred spaces. Temple worship is just one aspect of Hindu practice. 81. Hinduism has no concept of human rights. Hinduism has ethical principles and teachings related to the treatment of individuals and their rights. 82. Hinduism is anti-science. Many Hindus embrace modern science and see no inherent conflict between their religious beliefs and scientific understanding. 83. All Hindus are politically conservative. Political beliefs among Hindus vary widely, and they may align with a range of political ideologies. 84. Hinduism is only for Hindus. While Hinduism is practiced primarily by Hindus, it is open to anyone who wishes to explore its teachings and practices. 85. Hinduism promotes religious conversion. Hinduism generally does not have a tradition of proselytizing or seeking converts. 86. Hinduism has no social justice principles. Hinduism has teachings related to social justice, ethics, and responsibilities toward others. 87. Hinduism is only about rituals with no ethics. Hinduism emphasizes ethical conduct, with principles like dharma and karma. 88. All Hindus have arranged marriages. Arranged marriages are common in some Hindu communities, but not all Hindus have arranged marriages. Love marriages are also prevalent. 89. Hinduism is against interfaith cooperation. Many Hindus actively engage in interfaith dialogue and cooperation with people of other religions. 90. Hinduism promotes caste-based discrimination. While caste discrimination has been a social issue in India, it is not a religious doctrine of Hinduism. 91. Hinduism is only about prayer beads. Japa mala is a tool for meditation and prayer in Hinduism, but it is not the only form of prayer. 92. All Hindus practice astrology. Belief in astrology varies among Hindus, with some practicing it and others not. 93. Hinduism has no concept of charity. Hinduism places importance on acts of charity and helping those in need as part of dharma. 94. Hinduism is anti-Muslim. While there have been historical tensions, Hinduism is not inherently anti-Muslim, and many Hindus and Muslims coexist peacefully. 95. Hinduism is a religion of ascetics. Hinduism includes both ascetic and householder traditions, allowing for a wide range of lifestyles and paths to spirituality. 96. All Hindus perform fire rituals. Fire rituals are a part of Hindu worship but are not universally practiced by all Hindus. 97. Hinduism is against Western values. Hinduism, like any religion, can be interpreted in various ways, and not all interpretations conflict with Western values. 98. Hinduism is a religion of superstitions. Like any religion, Hinduism has a range of beliefs, and some may be considered superstitious by some individuals. 99. Hinduism promotes child marriage. Child marriage was practiced historically in some regions of India, but is not endorsed by modern Hinduism. 100. All Hindus are traditional and conservative. Hindu beliefs and practices vary widely, with some adhering to traditional customs and others embracing modern lifestyles and values.
Join us for more captivating Purana stories. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.